Hello everyone and welcome to Holistic Healing with Deepshikha. In today's episode, I would like to discuss about something that I love to do, something that has consistently remained my favorite activity, but also something that I've heard a lot of adults complain about: sleep. What is better than cuddling up into your own blanket in a cold room and sleeping? Of course, except eating pani puri. But sleeping also has health benefits. Of course, not if that's all you do, but getting the right amount of sleep is so important. However, I do understand that there are people who feel that sleeping is a waste of time when there is so much to do in life. So, in this episode, I am not trying to convince anyone or change anyone's idea about sleeping. I am only talking about what I have come to understand and believe from my personal experiences. When I started on this journey, I was someone who normally did not have trouble falling asleep, but there was always so much going on in my head that I would have a very restless sleep. And not to forget the nightmares that I used to have, because of which for years on end I would sleep with the lights on. But you see, sleep is not merely a state of rest, it is a dynamic process crucial for physical and mental restoration. During sleep, the body repairs tissues, consolidates memories, and regulates hormones. Disrupting this process can have cascading effects on overall health. And it did on mine. I would wake up tired. At times it seemed as if I had not rested at all. I was even more tired than when I had fallen asleep. And nights when I would have nightmares were even worse, because apart from being tired and exhausted, I also could not understand the reason behind these nightmares. The occasional nights when I would sleep peacefully was something like a novelty. And over a period of time, it just kept on getting more and more difficult. Apart from being tired and exhausted, I was also lethargic. Just getting through the day was a task. I did not have a great appetite. I used to have mood swings, and because by nature I'm not someone who would be cranky or irritated or angry, I internalized all of it. Now that I think of those times, I can only be thankful and pray that I never have to go through something like that ever again. In fact, it's taught me to never take something as simple as sleep for granted. Once I started on this journey and I started sleeping better, I realized adequate sleep is a cornerstone for physical health. Apart from the fact that it influences immune function, metabolism, and cardiovascular health, chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to an increased risk of conditions such as obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases. Adequate sleep makes you a happier person. Okay, I can't scientifically explain it, but just the fact that you have had a good sleep and you are rested improves your mood 100%. That's what happened to me. I no longer feel the need to bite off everyone's head who makes an attempt to talk to me before 10 am. I don't mean to say that I'm a very talkative morning person. I still like to take my own time to get out into the world, but if someone is to approach me and try and talk to me, I no longer have the urge to box that person's nose right up his or her face. Sounds so mean, isn't it? But I guess that's what happens when you're tired and exhausted. Actually, it is a fact that sleep has a profound impact on emotional regulation. Adequate sleep fosters emotional resilience, while sleep deprivation can heighten emotional reactivity and contribute to mood disorders. In fact, I also realized that I had started having trouble remembering things. And I was always someone who was good at remembering stuff: birthdays, anniversaries, who said what. I'm just kidding. But I remembered it all. I was also a more balanced person emotionally and never the one to act out under stress. But during those years when I was not sleeping well, I realized that it was a task to handle myself under stress. I was more irritable, and even handling my emotions wasn't easy. Of course, the way I chose to handle it isn't something I'm proud of. But now that I sleep better, I have come to realize that normally things don't stress me. I am much better equipped at regulating my emotions, and I can again play the devil's advocate during the who said what fights. Because it is a scientific fact that Sleep plays a pivotal role in cognitive functions like memory consolidation, learning, and problem solving. A well rested mind is sharper, more focused, and better equipped to tackle challenges. Not just this, but sleep is also connected to hormonal balance. The body regulates hormones such as cortisol, insulin, and growth hormone during sleep. Disruptions in sleep wake cycle can lead to hormonal imbalances affecting metabolism, appetite regulation, and stress responses. Even nutrition is intertwined with sleep. Poor sleep can disrupt hunger hormones, leading to unhealthy eating habits and weight gain. And not just this, in fact, sleeping is also very important spiritually. It is the time when your mind goes into rest and is at peace. A lot of times in this state is when you are able to hear your own wisdom and connect to your spirit better. This is also the time when you dream. Many times it happens the solution to certain situations, answers to some questions, and such things happen during sleep through our dreams. Sleep is also a kind of meditation where the body does what is supposed to do naturally to heal itself. It's like a machine rebooting. You cannot ask it to reboot in 4 hours if the manual says it needs 6 hours to reboot. Similarly, to say or believe or to glamorize 4 or 5 hours of sleep is to simply not let the body do what it was naturally supposed to be doing. Sleep deficit shortens our lifespans, diminishes our creativity, makes us more susceptible to disease, reduces our emotional intelligence, increases the risk of depression, anxiety, dementia, and diabetes, and causes more traffic accidents than drunk driving. Simple ways to improve sleep that help me are having a consistent sleep schedule. It really helps. It's like the body knows that it is time to sleep and it simply slows down to get into that restful mode. Next would be having a comfortable environment, whatever works for you. No lights, soft music, right temperature, nice subtle smelling air freshener in the room, or maybe a beautiful smelling candle, whatever it is that works. Next would be meditation before sleeping, because that is also something that really does help. Ensuring no screen or white light at least half an hour before, though ideally it should be 1 hour prior to sleep, also helps relax the brain. There are some other things also that you can do, like spraying subtle smelling essential oil on your pillow, restrict daytime naps, engage in physical activities during the day, stay hydrated, avoid large meals before sleep. In fact, try to finish the last meal before sleep at least 2 hours before bedtime. Also, avoiding caffeine before bedtime helps. A lot of times journaling also helps, as if you journal, you've already put words to everything you're feeling and have gone through during the day. So chances of the same things going on in your head while you try to sleep are lesser. Another thing is not to try and force sleep. If you cannot sleep, then try to sit in a comfortable place and try and read or do something that relaxes you. To conclude, all I can say is that sleep isn't a passive state but a dynamic process essential for holistic health. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, prioritizing sleep becomes a non-negotiable aspect of self-care. From physical health to cognitive function and emotional well-being, the impact of sleep on our overall health is undeniable. Remember the Irish proverb, a good laugh and a long sleep are the two best cures for anything. So let's commit to cultivating a sleep-friendly lifestyle, recognizing that quality sleep is not a luxury but a necessity for achieving and maintaining holistic health. Until next time, sleep well and stay healthy.